Portland, Oregon. One day after President Trump declared America is back, former President Obama today said the virus has, quote, torn back the curtain on U.S. leadership. Today, nearly every state has begun reopening, except Massachusetts and Connecticut, where statewide restrictions remain in place. But Harvard researchers say only 9 states have met testing levels and are safe to reopen. And while infections have slowed, the death toll is still rising. Danya Bacchus begins our coverage.
Millions more Americans are out and about this weekend. This is the CDC director says more than 100,000 people could die from the virus by the end of the month.
Set, go.
Ready or not, states are coming out of lockdown. All but 2 have eased stay-at-home restrictions, and across the country, eager citizens are taking advantage.
Yeah.
The gates are now open at Folsom Lake in California.
This is a perfect place to be. We should be outdoors breathing.
Skiers are returning to the slopes at Timberline Resort in Oregon. And some beaches and boardwalks in New Jersey are open with limitations.
I got to tell you, I'm happy to see people. This is the most people I've seen in 2 months.
There's even a small return to sports. Horse racing is back at Kentucky's Churchill Downs. NASCAR drivers will start their engines again Sunday, all without fans. As states begin to allow businesses to open, a historic drop in retail sales fuels economic uncertainty, down 16.4% from March to April. JCPenney is the latest retailer to file for bankruptcy protection. Distancing rules remain in place for many places, but some have had enough.
This is no longer sound medical practice. It's all about politics. I'm not going to play.
Jeffrey Lataut is refusing to stop serving dine-in customers at his restaurant in California, a move defying state orders.
We kind of want to rebel.
Face masks have become political for some.
This is America, dude. You look like an idiot with that mask on.
In hard-hit New York, where the daily number of new cases is declining,
how you act will determine what happens to you, literally.
Governor Cuomo says it's up to the public to prevent a second wave of coronavirus.
Here in Los Angeles County, there's no end date to the stay-at-home order. Some cities are now asking if they can speed up the reopening process, asking local leaders to let them ease the restrictions at their own pace. Jeff?
Danya.